Hi everyone. So today I am going to decoupage this sourdough thing from Walmart that my kids have us get tons of them, and I decided that it could be a piece of art, can't it? Why not? So I'm doing this outside. It's nice outside today. I kind of just want to work on it. We'll see how far I get. But again, I'm just gonna take newspaper and plaster it on. Oops. We're just gonna glue it on. I figure it's gonna be fun to decoupage this and not have to necessarily do anything too exciting, but nothing too adventurous out of this, just a little something. And I got this newspaper today, and I was wondering what I was gonna use it for, and found this, and I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. It's a nice day outside, why not? I like to decoupage a lot and make a lot of dyed stuff during the summer, so you'll probably see me decoupage this, and then I'm probably going to do another video today just because it's nice today, and why not? Because again, I'm just trying to use up papers and stuff that I have just sitting around. I don't like keeping my newspapers, so unless I know what I'm going to use it for immediately, I don't use them. I will recycle them. This is just watered down Mod Podge that I'm using. I'm not using my regular Mod Podge. I'm using my watered down stuff. Just to see how it works, if it'll work well with this or not. Again, I'm just sticking stuff down randomly. I'm not really keeping it according to a plan or anything. I'm just sticking them down. I probably should just do it this way. Probably have an easier time doing this. Not sure, but maybe. I know some people are. Why do this? Why not? That's what I always ask myself. What can I do with something to make it revise? And I actually do it though. I mean, I know there are some people who say they're into recycling and everything else, but in all reality, they throw out more trash than the rest of us. I remember in college, there was this guy who wanted to go into basically a cult-like structure type thing where he thought it would be fun and everything to live in the environment and everything, but instead he was an environmentalist type person, but in all reality he just wanted to get out of his parents' house. Let's be honest, that's what it was. He was not wanting to live with his parents anymore, and instead of saying, I don't want to live with my parents anymore, I want to get my own place and take responsibility, he'd say, oh, well, I want to move to a commune. And I'm sorry, it ain't the 80s anymore. It ain't the 60s anymore. Communes nowadays are not, I don't think, is what people think they are, or thought they were even. Trying to get this all stuck down. The wind's against me today. I can see. And again, I'm just trying to cover this all up as much as I can. It's definitely going to be different, but that's okay. This is my process right now, is staggering them all the way around, trying to get them as fill the little gaps between and stuff. Just stick them on here. And I haven't Mod Podged like this in a while, so I normally don't use my Mod Podge if I'm going to do very basic stuff here. I am trying to get everything wet on this. And I do film ahead, if that hasn't been obvious before. I do film ahead on a lot of things. A few days, sometimes a week. All depends on what I have time for. And I'll be, hopefully, get this done in time. This will be one of my products at the flea market, which I think is an excellent idea. Reuse as much as I can. Again, all this very well could have easily went to the dump, but I wonder how pretty it will be when I'm done. Right now, still looks like I'm just using trash on trash. And these are projects that I do with the kids too, all the time. Most of the time, actually, I take the time and do it with the kids. As much as I can. And I like the randomness of it, because the more random you get and staggered, the more different your piece is going to look later on, and the texture will come out more of what you've been doing. See, I've learned too with a lot of mixed media people, they tell you not that you can use anything, but yet most don't use the materials right in front of them. They use some, but it's like they don't get inspired by stuff like this. It's uninspiring. Where I saw this and I was ecstatic, because once I knew what I was going to do, seeing these two pieces, or these things, you know, I immediately wanted to get going on it. If my kids are around or not, you know, I don't understand necessarily how their brains work, but I know how mine does. And also, dealing with something curvy like this, sometimes you just have to take your fingers across it. Because again, it ain't the normal area. It ain't a flat surface. Everybody goes for the flat surfaces because they're easy. Go for whatever surface you'd like. I mean, you'll see this with how I do art. I don't necessarily use the same materials, and I go across the different aspects of creating not just paper art, but other art too. I just, again, my firm belief is it all should be used. This may have crinkles in it and looks strange at first, but then you add paint to it or gesso and you just start creating. You don't necessarily have to make it perfect. Oops. Or you fling the glue around, you know. You could do that too. Sorry if I'm moving this everywhere. I just basing it off of where I can see it at that specific time, in that specific position. See, a lot of mixed media artists just think it's the different pastels you use or gesso or mediums. It ain't just mediums that mixed media is. Mixed media is, you could use different mediums, you can use different stuff for it all. Nothing is always the same. Like, everything's mixed. Not just the mediums. Because, I mean, I've seen people using packaging, again, very flat surfaces to make pieces, but at the same time, not even looking at what they have right in front of them. Again, I was going to throw both these things out in the trash. Wasn't even thinking about it. If I was going to keep it or whatever. Just going to throw it out. And now, I just saved both these things from the trash, and I'm gonna create a piece of artwork. And this is just layer one. I mean, with this type of thing, you layer it up several layers. You don't just do one layer. But this is how I do layer one. I'll probably do some more layers before videoing anymore, but I just wanted to at least video number one, and we'll go from there. But I figured this would be perfect for those people who just want unique items that they've never seen before. Them are always go-getter items at flea markets. It seems like them items that they've never seen before, they can't explain, and then they show interest and want to know about it and all that jazz. And best way of doing that, creating that look, is by creating something that no one's ever seen before. Works of art. Not just fun pieces. Alright. So that's round one of doing this. Let it sit out and dry here, and I will be working on my coffee dyeing now. Talk to you later. Bye.